everyone! Today I would like to talk about the last two parts of the power of 7, which is voice and face. Let's talk about the voice first. When people are nervous or feel weak and powerless in front of someone, they tend to speak quite fast. This is the opposite of the intentionality and the self-control that we want. We need to slow down our voice by around 10 to 15% to give it authority and power. Why do we want to do that? Because a confident and powerful person wants to be completely sure of what they are talking about. They definitely don't want to be misunderstood, which can be the case if they talk too fast, because that can lead to more mistakes. The solution to talking slower is talking lower. Talking in a lower pitch will slow you down. Secondly, strategic pauses are a necessity. Through pauses, we convey the message, my words are important. There are many ways to pause frequently while speaking, but awareness is key here. One way to get pauses, for example, is to ask questions. Let's talk about the face next. Our face is definitely one of the hardest things, but also the most important part of the power of 7. Through our face, we are able to create strong and positive connections to people. And while it is possible to be perfect in all other power 7 moves, it will be quite difficult to have a good communication without the face. This last movement actually is about power and human-to-human connection at the same time. Our faces can portray a lot of emotions, and it can convey so much non-verbally. The goal is to have a face that is both inviting but strong. Generally said, there is a spectrum of faces. On one end, we have the rock. The rock doesn't really show any emotions at all, and their face just doesn't move. And on the other end, we have the clown. The clown has extreme emotions and moves their face a lot, from smiling, crying, laughing, frowning, or making noises. If we look at this spectrum in percentages, the rock is at 0% and the clown at 100%. So at what percentage should we be at? We want to be at around 40%, which is the default face in whatever professional situation. Of course, there can be situations where you should smile less or more. For example, if you talk to your colleague who is at, say, 60%, you can and should smile more. Vice versa with someone who is below 40%. The 40% should look as follows. The top 40% of the face, so the eyebrows and the eyes, are smiling, and the bottom 60% of the face should be close to 0% emotions. With this look, you should be able to go to a job interview, fire someone, or do whatever on a professional level. And no matter how bad the situation gets for you, for example, if you get fired, you should also keep this look up. How do we practice this look? Next to looking in a mirror, you can take selfies and look at them from time to time, so that you know how to react. Another important factor to remember is that our face cannot be static, and we must be able to react with it. So as I mentioned before, if someone is, for example, smiling at 60%, we need to react by changing our face to 60%. So technically, we want to mirror people. But by mirroring, we show them that we are talking with them and we understand them. But remember, when we say mirroring, we don't mean copying, but rather matching them. So if we remember to follow everything I've talked about in previous videos and connect the power of 7 with our face, we will feel more powerful and confident. See you next time.